Hey guys, this video is called Wind Chart for Coño, which is David in our group, in our clan, Funfetti. David, these are the clubs that I want you to memorize the wind charts for. So on the left, you see I have the wind speed, 2 miles per hour, 4 miles per hour, 6 miles per hour, 8, and then 10. And then right beside of that, I have the adjustments for the extra mile, the sniper, and QB, which have pretty much the same adjustments if you have them both maxed out. And also the thorn. So for example, if the wind is 6 miles per hour, let me be fancy for a second. If the wind is 6 miles per hour, crap, that was too much of a, can I change that? Let's point to it. 6 miles per hour, the adjustment is 3 rings with the extra mile. If it's 6 miles per hour, the adjustment is 6 rings for the sniper and quarterback. If the wind is 6 miles per hour, it's 3.5 rings for the thorn. Now let's look at if it's 10 miles per hour. If the wind's 10 miles per hour, it's 5 rings for the extra mile, 10 rings for the sniper or the QB, and 6 rings for the thorn. Okay, so I would screenshot this chart. Get all this garbage off of it. I would screenshot this chart, have it for your keepings, and memorize it. All right, now let's pause this and get into it. So here we go. We're going to play Tour 4. We're going to play against our good friend Lauren, aka JK. And let me pull up David's clubs. So extra mile level 8. The wind 6 miles per hour, which means we need to adjust how many rings? See if I can access this real quick. Oh, there it is. 6 miles per hour, extra mile, 3 rings. Boom, got it. So let's get our guide set up where we want it. Right there. And then let's show you how to adjust rings. Spin this around. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Why did I turn the camera this way? Well, look at the wind. The wind's pointing directly away from me. That's the way you want to adjust. So there's 3 rings. Perfect ball, so this is going to go exactly where I want it to because I adjusted for the wind correctly. Please take notes. Now I'm curious to see what we're going to be in range of. Hopefully short iron so I can show you the thorn. There's also some other things while we're waiting that you have to consider once you start to figure this out. Then you also want to calculate in, are you using the full distance of your club? This is if you want to be extra precise. You have to account in elevation. So those are a couple things maybe as we continue on here I'll be able to talk about. So let's see, hopefully, and by the way, I'm not using my notebook app here, so you can't use that for an excuse. We are in thorn range, good. So 4.6, let's go back to my chart. If it's 4 mile per hour wind, 2.5 with the thorn. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do 2.5 rings. Actually, let's go a little bit more than 2.5 since the wind is a little bit more than 4. So if the wind is 4 miles per hour, we're doing 2.5. If the wind is 4.6, we're doing like almost 3 rings, I would say. So let's go almost 3 rings. Turn the camera directly away. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Bang. Let's give a little bit of curl to get it back towards the hole. And I great balled because that's my biggest weakness is finding perfect ball. So the line was good. Probably would have had it hold if we wouldn't have great balled it. So there you can see, if you memorize this chart, then you can pretty much play without notebook. And I don't know if I can explain this any more clear than how I'm explaining it now. So recognize we're playing with a great ball, a basic ball, and we're playing without notebook. You don't need it if you remember your wind charts. So with the wind being 3 miles per hour and a thorn 8, Lauren would need to adjust about 2 rings because we're looking in between 2 and 4 there. If it's 2, we're adjusting 1.5. 4, we're adjusting 2.5. Go in the middle, you got 3. Ah, we missed a shot. Sorry. Okay. I'll pause this till the shootout. Back at it again, shootout hole. Let's see what we're going to have to play with here. Looks like maybe a long iron, which I do not... we can go sniper. We'll be able to do our sniper adjustments here. And with this hole, let's keep in mind that I think there is some elevation, which means we are going to be hitting downhill. If you're hitting downhill, then you definitely need to adjust a little bit more. And with the sniper, let's not forget, a sniper is 1-to-1, so 2 miles per hour means 2 rings. 4 miles per hour means 4 rings. Very important to know. And please, if you still don't understand that chart and it takes you a second to process it, go back and look at it, understand it, process it. You have to understand what you're looking at with that chart before you can understand anything else. So let's go ahead, move up here, line our shot up with the hole. And you can see how this is going to kind of trickle back there. And if you look, this is slightly downhill. Let's go ahead for the sake of it and do 1-to-1, which means 4 miles per hour equals 4 rings. Therefore, 4.4 miles per hour equals 1, 2, 3, 4.4 rings. Notice again, the wind is angled directly away, straight away from us. So let's adjust. Let's curl this thing back a little bit. And this should come in nicely. We bounce, we spin. We're going to come back towards the hole. And there we go. Now, why did it go a little bit past the hole? That's because we were hitting a little bit downhill. Elevation is going to make the ball travel a little bit farther. Let's do another hole with our buddy Lauren. And this is an interesting hole. I might take a little bit different of a play this time just to show you how to work this with the quarterback. I could use an extra mile and pull off a crazy power hook, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. So we're going to play with the quarterback and maybe try to go quarterback into thorn. So with the quarterback, remember quarterback QB is the same as a sniper. It's 1-to-1. So 2 miles per hour equals 2 rings. 4 miles per hour equals 4 rings. Please pause it on the chart if you do not understand it. David, I don't want to hear your crybaby ass shit anymore about, oh, I don't know what to do. So let's use the quarterback so you can see how that one works. I want to get this thing. That's going to put me behind some trees. Let's try to go down there in the corner so we can have a clean shot at the hole. And I wouldn't typically use adjustments for this, but just so that you can understand it. 2 miles per hour equals 2 rings. Turn the wind directly away from us. It's pointing directly away. 1, 2, and a little bit more than that right there. Boom. And this will travel nicely down there to the corner of the fairway. Exactly where you want it to. And hopefully that's a thorn into the hole. I want to see Lauren go for the power hook here, Lauren. Come on, buddy. Curl that shit. All the way. All the way. Nice shot. So I was hoping I would have a clear path to the hole here with a thorn, but it looks like we're just out of thorn range. So I will pause this. Any sniper? Nope. So I'll pause this temporarily. So let's see if Lauren is going to use the thorn. Yes, he is. Basically 2 wind. So 2 wind with a thorn is 1.5 rings. So that's what Lauren should be using here. Line it up to the hole. 1.5 rings. Lauren, thanks for using your thorn. You can really help us look at this here. So he's turning the camera directly away. That's what you want to do. Blocked off by some trees. That sucks. Looks like he went about 1.5 rings, so maybe a perfect ball is going to land him in the hole, or at least really close to it. Very close to it. Paul still shootout. All right, David, we're going to go back to recording another hole, and we're going to use Tor 9 so that the wind is a little bit higher. We did a lot of shots using, 2, 4, 6 mile per hour wind. So let's see how it plays when you use 8, 9, 10 mile per hour winds. I think we've used each club I listed too, which is the sniper, quarterback, extra mile, and thorn, all of which are maxed out clubs. So this should be a good hole. If the wind is in our favor, we'll use an extra mile. If the wind is in our face, we'll use a quarterback. And it's in our face, so therefore we're going to use a quarterback, and I'm going to use at least a marlin ball. So quarterback with, if you remember, with, I don't want to go too far there. Quarterback with this type of wind is 1-to-1. So 6 miles per hour is 6 rings. 7 miles per hour is 7 rings. Let's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then one more is 6. So we're going to have to go into some overpower here. That's fine. And hopefully that great ball still holds on. Nope, we clipped the rough. That's okay. That sucks because I wanted to show you a short iron thorn, but looks like maybe we'll at least be in sniper range. So we're in sniper range, so I can show you the sniper play. See, this is min distance of sniper. That's max. So we don't quite want to play 1-to-1. We'll go like 1-to-1 -1. So instead of doing 10 rings for 10 miles per hour, we'll do 9 rings. So hopefully we don't run into B52. Oh, we're B52. So that's 9 rings right there. Add some extra backspin to it. And this will put us close. And we roll. Close. Very close.